Yeah, it's live on Twitch now. Hey guys, to everyone on Twitch, if you're watching this on a VOD, I'm still learning about that. I've been streaming on YouTube for, I don't know, 25 minutes, and I realised that I hadn't been streaming on Twitch. So, hello, sorry if you missed out. I've just been rambling really to myself while playing some of Hardcore WoW, some of the, some of me Troll Warrior. We're changing a bit. Well, we're practicing how we create content instead of doing it all offline. I'm going to start maybe live stream. You can go back and maybe watch it on YouTube. I won't talk about it over and over again, but I think basically I'm going to be doing more live stream playthroughs of our various characters and then editing that stuff down instead of making bespoke playthrough content. And then I think the YouTube stuff is going to become this sort of scripted stuff that I've been practicing and playing with recently. Yeah, I've just gone on a massive big rant. Well, not a rant, but a reflection, I suppose. But yeah, it's all there. It'll be on the YouTube. If you are new on Twitch, or you just stumbled across, I do have a YouTube channel called Midventures, as well as a variety channel called Midi Plays Games. That's where a lot of the web content is, and Midi Play Games is where a lot of, like I said, the variety stuff is. If you want to see that. I don't know how much longer I'm actually going to live stream for today. I'll probably do a bit more actually, but yeah, I just talked YouTube's ear off. Right, let's get some of this. Oh, is it a bit of a pain to get? This feels like it might be a pain to get to. Can we get up here? Oh, I feel like I need to get it. Come on. There we go. I gotta say, I know there's in the past there's been criticism of this leveling guide, and there was there was drama around it years ago. But you don't need to go into that. But as someone who usually plays WoW, just sort of like off the top of my head, and sort of uses not completely off the top of my head, but uses Questy and sort of looks at like, oh, looks like there's a good cluster of quests there. Let's go do that. It's nice to have a bit of formality and structure, especially in hardcore Horde. Not played a lot of Horde in Classic. I think I've talked about that before, and at least Classic. I think the first time I properly played Horde was maybe Mr. Pandaria. Maybe after that, if I was like honest about it, because there was I was in a reroll guild. There used to be these things called alt reroll guilds where people would play each expansion, so you'd get to 60, you'd lock your character, we'd do that. I had a great time there, met a lot of good people there. That's the first time I properly played Horde, so and actually I've been playing Horde on Season of Discovery with my wife recently. I think we got to level 40. Did we get to level 46 this evening? I think we did. Now, obviously the XP rates are a bit faster there and stuff, so it's not the most authentic Classic Horde experience, but I'm learning more about those areas. I've played parts of the game I've never seen before, which is amazing. But I think when we did the Professor, which was our last hardcore Horde character, what got me killed was a lack of knowledge, and I was going into places that I, really was not ready for. So this has been good, just to sort of keep me on track and make sure that I'm not going to do anything silly. Do I have high expectations for Midventures getting to level 60 on hardcore? Probably not. There will be something. But this at least gives us a bit of a fighting chance.
What do you require?
Right, we are solo self-found, so this can all just be sold. All the green stuff, all of that. Have I not done cooking? That seems like something I would do on a hardcore character. But it appears not.
I am forsaken.
let's go pick that up. I'm guessing it's in the inn.
I haven't
We
got
can
all
learn
day.
our new level of herbalism.
Bye.
Speak
Be
quickly.
quick about your business.
Some
Embrace
new
the shadow.
potions to learn as well. How many have we got? With 6 of them. Troll's blood. So we've got, yeah, let's make some troll's blood. Yeah, 5. So let's make 2 more of them. And let's make another healing pot as well. They're always good to have. There we go. And yeah.
Be quick about your business.
Was it a lack of... No, it's not a lack of vials. Okay, we can still make another one of them, so let's do that. And yeah, let's go learn cooking.
Embrace the
I
shadow.
can't believe I haven't done that on a hardcore character. Where is the cook in Brill? Oh, warrior trainer.
What is it?
Filter available. Demo shout. Revenge. We haven't learned defensive. Oh no, we do. We have learned defensive stunts. One moment. What button is that? Sorry. We need
Watch
a
your back.
stance macro, which I think I've got. Firstly, let's put that charge macro there. I thought I had a stance. Yeah. Put that there. That's not doing anything. Okay. Dom. Bankies, put you over there. But that should. Yep, that's great. And then that I can charge in if we're in defensive as well. With a quick change. Cool. And let's see. Aha, you. Now, where's this flipping cooking trainer? I would have imagined you were here. Surely the cooking trainer isn't in Undercity, the closest one.
What
But, you know,
now?
maybe? Cooking? Head to Undercity, right? Fair.
Embrace the shadow.
Okay, well, we need to go there anyway. And, oh, it's telling me to go there. Let's go do that then. I'm enjoying the Troll Warrior, I've got to say. It's a good little vibe, I must say. You know, and at the end of the day, I'm an Alliance Andy. I know I am. I vibe with that so much more. But I've enjoyed playing Horde. And I do like some of the Horde characters, and like I love like a Blood Elf. A Blood Elf Paladin is like, oh yeah, love one of them. Been thinking about like Mr. Pandaria as well, and you know what does that look like for the channel? And TBC, you know, on the anniversary realms, that's going to be big. And what does, you know, how does the channel adapt to that? You know, I'm trying to be open with my sort of creative content creation journey, and kind of what goes through my mind with this. Maybe partly for myself, so I can look back in the future, in the future, Back to the Future. But also, maybe for other people who, you know, are small creators who go on that journey, maybe one day they can look at this and see my creative process and the sort of trials and tribulations that I went through. Yeah, that would be, you know, if I could do that and if that helps people, then that'd be great. Right, we're not getting onto this lift. Got to be careful. The Undercity lift has killed many people. I think, oh god, I think the most important thing I've learned over the journey so far has been you have to be your authentic self. I talked about it before, but there is no point in me creating content about WoW that is A, what I'm not passionate about, and B, something that I'm not knowledgeable on. And there are, when it comes to WoW, there are plenty of things that I am not knowledgeable on.
Speak quickly.
But I know a lot about leveling. I know a lot about playing WoW with passion, and the importance of sort of, I don't know, like community and stuff like that, and what WoW can bring to someone who wants to play casually, and sort of, I've also been through
exactly
that
what
thing
you
of
mean.
juggling. Oh, I want to be doing endgame content, but also I don't want to become like a hardcore sweat, and you know, those sort of crazy nebulous thoughts that you start having. And I think a big part of it is what the kids call
Hello?
FOMO, you know, fear of missing out.
Dark lady, watch
Speak
over you.
quickly.
I think learning to
Watch
tame
your
that, you know,
back.
so hence why the content that I have made has sort of been around stuff like that. You know, we've got a cooking fire, haven't we? Yeah. You know, about what kind of WoW to play, that it's okay to play WoW casually and stuff like that. I'm not going to be making Warlock rotation videos because I don't know what the best Warlock rotation is in any iteration of the game. I'm not going to make content about retail endgame because I don't know anything about retail endgame. If I was going to do any retail stuff, it would be about my adventures through the leveling campaign and stuff like that, because that's what I enjoy about it. So that has been a very important thing that I've come to learn. Where are we going, by the way? Leave Undercity through the sewers. What? The sewers? Oh. Well, don't you want me to go hand in the... No, it doesn't like look like you want me to hand in the prodigal lich. Okay, we're going to the sewers, apparently. That has been super important, and I think also finding yourself. You know, some people get lucky. The first video they put out blows up, and they you know, they go from there. Some people grind for years. I've been quite lucky. I had some sort of okay growth, you know, very early on, which is lovely. And you know, it's getting to the point where, you know, we're getting to like a big. Well, you know, they've all been great milestones. Every sort of 100, even 50, even 10 was amazing. But you know, 500 subscribers is coming up, and it is like, in my mind, one of the first big ones. Just because YouTube keeps kind of, that YouTube explains to you that that's like the first big step, you know. Which way are we going here? I don't think I've ever been through these sewers, apart from maybe that bit in... Is it Warlords of Draenor? Which... Or Mr. Pandaria, when you raid Undercity? Oh yeah, I remember coming down that way. Yeah. Yeah, it's about... You've got to find yourself, and... I think I knew early on that World of Warcraft would be a big part of the channel either way. But then I kind of found that people, you know, just from responses and you guys, like, the sort of comfy, cozy, conversational kind of stuff was a big hit. My style of delivery, you know, people enjoyed that. and that is my authentic self. This is, you know, this is me. I think there's probably a hint of like a, maybe not a character, but you know, maybe a hint of a mask or something, you know, to you know, to sort of present onto to YouTube or Twitch, I guess. But where are we going next? Oh, we're going to Silverpine. But you know, obviously, most people know my real name is John, and a lot of people call me that. And MIDI, which is my sort of online handle, isn't too far from that person, I don't think. And I knew I was never going to become anything else other than, you know, trying to put as much as my authentic self into, you know, into this. I wasn't going to make a character. Right, we're going to get rid of the Prodigal Lich. This doesn't seem to be at all important. I'm confused. Silverpine's over there. There you go. Showing my horde noobiness there. Or I've been a genius and I'm doing some herbalism. Yeah, thank you for letting me sort of rant about this. It's just, I could not sleep, and maybe these are the thoughts that have been keeping me up, and it's nice to sort of get them out into the world. Alright. But yeah, the oh, you look interesting. Scarlet Missionary. This is a journey and an adventure, and for all of you who've been here, well, for any of you, whether you subscribed today or, you know, back in the day, thank you for all the feedback and, you know, sort of sticking with me through while learning this process. It very much has been a process and continues to be. This, I'll be honest, hitting live, and even though, yeah, like I said, today, you know, this was a random live stream at, you know, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I wasn't expecting people to come and watch, but this feels more freeing than recording, and I know it's not really that different, but for whatever in my mind, this feels right. That I can now, this will go up on YouTube automatically. I can edit it if need be, but it's kind of just there. And then, yeah, maybe this is the way to go. We'll see. We shall see. Okay, we're in Silverpine. I'm going to go for a little bit longer. Let's try and get an hour out of this. Lovely. So yeah, we're coming into, I guess the equivalent of this would be Westfall, if I was a human. And entering there about level 14, I would say, is pretty good. I like to enter Westfall about that level. It just, same with like Loch Modan and stuff, it just makes that sort of onboarding process into sort of your first, less hand-holdy area, I suppose, a bit better. So yeah, this guide has been excellent, I would say. It's not sponsored, I should say, as also. Let's drink some potions. There we go. Ooh, have we got any new herbs? We do not, but I will pick these still. Am I right in thinking that Rend is not worth it? I've always been told that. Like, Sunder armor is like better from a DPS perspective. I mean, I know we've gone into improved Rend, so with the bleed is better. But I guess we're going in for that for like deep wounds and stuff. come on, please die. One thing I will say, playing Season of Discovery, and if you have played it, you will know how flipping overpowered you can get. An elemental shaman is absolutely insane. Like, I mean, it's been a load of fun, but it is absolutely nuts. Like, just off the chain, just insane. And it makes you a bit complacent, I suppose. So then going into hardcore is a bit spooky, because I've got to remember that, especially as a warrior, we are not the most powerful when it comes to the open world at this point, especially if we're fighting things that are stronger than us. Hello, we're going to escort you. Oh, straight away apparently. I would have liked to have got these, but I guess not. Have I got time to? Probably not. Oh gosh, right, here we go. We're also trying to get discovered war carts. I'm guessing that's because they are not a quest item, but are going to be used for a quest. Eat and drink whenever you're able to. Okay, thank you for that advice. I will do that. Do I have food? I hope I do. Got a little bit. I should have got better food. Oh, yeah, we do. We've got some mushrooms there. Let me pop them there. Let's just keep topped up as much as possible. Oh, I need to put demo shelter up, don't I? There's demo shelter. I forget where I put that. I think I put that on ST usually. Okay, and then straight into eating. Hey. Yeah, I'm definitely glad we've come here at 14. This would be a struggle if you came at like 10 or 11, I think. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, and then eat. Okay, perfect. Let's do that and that.
What would
Okay,
you
come on,
ask of
Erland.
death?
Surely it's this guy, yeah. Okay. Bit of that. And there we are. These folks, maybe? No. Okay, we're going to get through. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Apparently we're doing 13 to 15 in Silver Pine Forest. Well, we're almost there. Oh, we're almost there. He just said that. Oh,
I haven't got all day.
that was funny. Okay.
Goodbye.
Oh my gosh, hello. Do we have this? Oh no, we do have the quest. Okay. Awesome. Let's head back to these guys. And let's get what we need. 3 more hearts. Not sure how long that's going to take. We got 3 pretty quickly, so it should be alright, I think. Come on. There we go. So yeah, we'll go grab. Oh, we're getting a lot of greens. Journeyman's cloak. Oh, look at that. It's very nice. Yeah, let's go back and get these herbs. I've been shamed enough during my playthroughs about herbalism to know that I now make sure to do it. That and, well, skinning is still a... Oh my god, please don't tell me I'm a skinner. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I had a moment there where I thought, have I not been skinning? But no, we're herbalism and alchemy. Ooh, our bags are full. That's what we've got to look at investing in. Bag space is super important in hardcore. Obviously, we can't just go buy some nice bags from the auction house. Yeah, that's 4 of 6. But yeah, we'll deal with what we've got: a 4 and 2 6s. Yeah, who knows what the bag situation is going to look like for the, long term. I know there are a few quests that give some nice bags actually, so I'm sure this this guide will put us towards them. No doubt in my mind. You know, I've never got a hardcore character to the point where we could get a mount, but we've got to think about that as well. I know there is the way I got my mount on Happy, my warrior from 2019 Classic, is, and I got this from a hardcore content creator called Cargos. Doesn't do as much content now, but he was really big into the sort of the community version of hardcore back in the day. Is it turtle bisque soup or turtle bisque? Yeah, whatever. You can make money off that by farming turtle meat and turning it into soup and then selling it like it's a real like uptick in. I forget, like you can make it for like, let's just say 20 and then you can sell it for 30 or something like that. It's close to those kind of numbers. And I got my mount for Happy, my warrior, doing that, so maybe that's something we have to look at doing. Obviously we can't spend money on the auction house, so I won't be buying silly things, like I have with Elandra, where I can just sort of buy her any good sort of gear that she wants. So I guess we'll save money there. We'll also be careful with the things that we train. There will certainly be abilities that we don't need to train. And then excess herbs, I guess we just sell as well. Straight to, it'll be vendor, but it's better than nothing. Maybe the potions sell better than the actual herbs as well. Maybe some potions do that. So yeah, we've got to look at different ways of making some money as a self-pound player. Didn't mean to do that at all, but that's fine. Give me your heart, please. Lots of misses. Things like that, can be run killers. I don't mean to be sort of like dramatic, but they can be. If you're low on health and you get a miss, parry, miss, or something like that, it can absolutely do you in. And I'm probably not... I'm not playing carefully at the moment, really. Hopefully that's not going to be our downfall. But I'm not being, like, chaotic either, I would say. Like, chaotic would be running to get this Peace Bloom, while there's Murlocs that are well known for killing people. That would be chaotic. Let's not do that. Let's be sensible. So yeah, I think we'll get this done, and we'll get to the sepulture or sepulture. We did this last time with the professor, I'm sure. There we go, 6 of 6. Sepulture, the sepulture. One of those. Yeah, and then I think we will end the stream there. Like I said, this is probably going to replace the actual recorded videos. I mean, firstly, it helps with hard drive or solid states. Do people say that? No, I think people still say hard drive, don't they? Even if they're talking about solid state drives. But you know, memory, whatever. Not memory. Memory's another thing completely. But yeah, how much disk space I've got basically. If everything can just be put straight onto here. Like I don't think this, from what I can remember, there hasn't been really loads of silence and stuff. This could probably just go up as a live stream and leave it like that. We'll see how things go. So let's grab this. Oh, there's a ferocious bear. Let me get this silver leaf. There we go. Okay. And let's get down to the sepulture. Okay. God, it doesn't feel that long ago that I was doing Firewood Village on the Professor. I remember it being a bit of a nightmare, really. It's but I imagine it'd be a lot more difficult on Warrior. So yeah, let's get there. We're coming up to an hour at the end. This is going to be lovely and perfectly timed. Some more greens to sell there. Cool. A couple of levels we can look at tanking RFC. That'll be fun. Here we are. This way, I think. So with like Season of Discovery, we ended up skipping a lot of this. Me and my wife, you know, on our Taurans. Just because we just flew past it. We're actually in Stranglethorn at the moment. We've been doing all the pirate stuff. That has just flown by. Well, I guess we'll be going to Tanaris soon. Yeah, there's it has been a speedy playthrough, but it's been a lot of fun. Oh,
What do you require?
there we go. Did I forget to talk to someone? No, I didn't, did I? Except prove your worth. Oh, you're there. Okay. I got a little confused there. Bowyer. Leather armor merchant. And clothier. Okay.
I haven't got all day.
Sell these greens. That and that. That and probably this low level food as well. Put our slumber sand. I've just realised we've
Watch
got
your back.
overpower and I haven't been using it. Silly me, aren't I a silly Billy? Okay, let's accept these bits and bobs. What am I doing here? Sorry. 5, 2, 1. What do you want me to do? Talk to Gwyn.
Hello? Trust no one.
Oh, buy some more mushrooms. Okay.
Embrace the shadow.
Did eat a few there on that escort quest,
What
so that
would
makes
you
sense.
ask of death?
Enter the Crypt.
What now? Beware the living.
Hey, speak to an apothecary.
I'm listening. Victory for Sylvanas.
Over here.
What now? Goodbye.
Pull these in.
Our time will come. Victory for Sylvanas.
Okay. We're ready to head out in the next episode. Level 14, very nice. Nearly level 15, excellent. Guys and gals, thank you so much for watching this. I know it was a bit rambly. Oh. Where are you? Hold on. Let me say thank you.
Be quick about your business.
Whisper. Thank you. There we go. Nothing wrong with being kind. Yeah, guys and girls, thank you so much for watching this episode / live stream of Midventures, our hardcore warrior troll on Skull Splitter. No, not Skull Splitter, Soul Seeker EU. Yeah, I know it was a bit rambly and stuff. If you did watch all the way through, I'd love some feedback. What you think about what I've been talking about the channel. This felt really good. I was feeling a bit, I know, a bit blue about the channel, and this has helped me contextualize a lot of stuff. So yeah, I really appreciate just your time, just to let me do this, and yeah, I really appreciate it. So I will speak to you all soon. If you're on Twitch, please pop over to YouTube, Midventures. Loads of WoW contents there. We're moving towards more edited kind of content, but there's chill playthroughs on there as well. And also, MIDI Plays Games is my variety channel there. If you're on YouTube, please pop over onto Twitch and give my Twitch channel, it's also Midventures, a follow as well. There will be more live stream content, hopefully daily. We'll see how things go in the future. Thank you so much for watching. Love you guys lots. And bye for now.